Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Career Mode. I just want to say thank you all for my first 100 subscribers. It's an awesome milestone to have reached, and I have you guys to thank for it, so I hope you keep watching and keep enjoying the series. But next up, we have a game against Wolverhampton Wanderers in the league, and lately we've had some pretty bad results. We've had some late losses, some late draws, and hopefully we can turn it around at Wolverhampton and get a convincing result to turn our season around and give us some more momentum going into this last half of the season. It is a crucial time for our team, and hopefully we can get all 3 points here and show everybody what we are about. And honestly, Wolverhampton don't have that great of a team, so it shouldn't be too hard to put quite a few past them and get one in that win column. But we will see as the game progresses. But we go on the attack first. Christian Atsu just, of course, using his animal pace, bombing down that right side, cuts inside, and just has a shot easy as can be with that stronger left foot, and that is how we go ahead in the 5th minute. And it would be Christian Atsu once again starting off this move, but he would give the ball to Leandro, and Leandro would cut inside and curl this into the upper 90. What a shot from the young Brazilian, and we were ahead in the 29th minute 2-0 against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Look at this shot again. What a shot into the upper 90, and Tony Vilhena was feeling a little frisky, and he would have a shot from about 30 yards out, but that flies narrowly wide, and we go into halftime looking good for the 3 points. And after the restart, there would be no rest for Wolverhampton. Routledge just completely turning Foley, just having his way with him, cuts inside, gives the ball off to Leandro, and you know what he's going to do. Curl that into the upper 90 once again in the 48th minute for our 3rd goal of the game. But after that goal, Wolverhampton seemed to click into gear, and this overhead bicycle kick was kept out by Arela. Very lucky to have that not bulging in the back of the net. But we would not stop our onslaught, and Routledge would give that to Grimaldo, give it back to Lucas Silva, to Routledge, cut inside in the box like he always does. Lucas Silva back of the net in the 64th minute, and we were up 4-0 against Wolverhampton. And like so many times before, a defensive lapse in judgment would lead us into trouble, and Griffiths would grab one back for Wolverhampton in the 67th minute. But that is not the last bit of action in this action-packed game. Leandro would use his trickery to get into the box, and you'd think he's just going to curl this into the top. What in the world? Why wouldn't you finish your hat trick out right there? But that is how this game would end. We lead 4-1 against Wolverhampton Wanderers. A great result for the boys and a great result for Swansea Football Club. And now we go into one of the most exciting times of the season, the January transfer window. And I knew I needed 2 things from this window. One of them was a backup left mid for J-Rod, because he seems to get injured pretty often. And another thing that I wanted to get was a backup left back for Grimaldo. I have Tiandali right now that plays both left and right back when people are out, and I really just want to bring in somebody that's a little younger and someone that I really want to develop. So I was going to look for those 2 things in the window. Routledge has been doing quite well, but he's really not the game changer that J-Rod is. And so I want to bring in somebody that could be that game changer for us, because sometimes you just need that person to switch you into that gear that you don't have. But you see there, we have an offer from Liverpool Football Club for the management position, and once again, I'm staying at Swansea. I'm going to turn Swansea into a European power. So no go on that. And we're also selling Chico because he's been a little unsettled at the club lately, and it's really not fair for me to keep him on the bench. But the player I was looking at to be that left wing game changer is Muniain. He helped destroy us those 2 times we played Bilbao, and so I thought, you know, this is somebody that could really enhance our reputation as a football club and also help us play a lot better on the field. And so I put in a £4.5 million offer for him, and we're going to see how that goes. But we also have a transfer offer for Jerome Lumu, and for $1 million or $1.4 million is what they're offering. There's just no way he's going for that. And we have quite a few other offers from him. From Stuttgart, a 1.3, no way. And I think we have one more from Frankfurt, a 1.4. And once again, we're just not selling him for that amount of money. I don't know if I want to sell him at all. He really offers something different to our other strikers, and so I like keeping him around even if I don't play him every game because Leandro has been in crazy good form lately. But next up we have a game against Spurs, and like always, I'm just worried to play Spurs. They're a great team on FIFA, and their players develop really, really well. They're in the top 4 every year. I think they got that 5th place spot last year, keeping us out of the 5th place spot. And they're just a really formidable team to play against. And right away, a crazy ball from Kyle Walker finds Jermaine Defoe, and he has beaten our back line. He cuts inside, but just can't finish it. It bounces off of the post and out, and next chance would be ours. Jesse Rodriguez stinging the gloves of Hugo Lloris, and that does not go in, and we go into halftime tied at 0-0. But a wonderful through ball would find Lucas Silva, and he just lasers that into the back of the net, and we were ahead in the 56th minute. And with that goal, Tottenham's hunger awoke, and this shot from Emmanuel Adebayor is nicely saved by Alphonse Areola. And from this corner, Areola does the impossible. Saves of the season, 3 in a row, keeping Tottenham out of the back of the net, and we are still ahead. Let's take another look at this. I mean, that is just absolutely impossible. I think the third save has to be the best, but Areola's job is not done, and he is lucky not to be beaten by Jermaine Defoe's effort. It hits off the post, and he catches it, but that does not stop Andros Townsend from heading that into the ground and then into the back of the net, and we would end this game tied at 1-1. An extremely frustrating result after we did so well to stay ahead for most of the game, and after those saves, you just feel kind of cheated to have that go into the back of the net. But Mooney Ayin's offer is not accepted, so we're going to have to up that just a tiny bit to £5.3 million. And hopefully that is enough to secure the young Spaniard signature away from Athletic Bilbao. And we have an offer from Denmark to manage their international team. And I've kind of decided, guys, that I'm waiting for either Spain or for Brazil. Spain because I want to play with J-Rod and take him to a World Cup, and Brazil because they have an absolutely stacked squad, and if you remember, my manager is actually Brazilian. But we get some good news. Bilbao has accepted our offer, and all we have to do is send the young Spaniard a contract and hope that he signs for Swansea. And next up, we have a game against Stoke City. We really should be able to get all 3 points here, but they are the masters of the draw. And so they defend really well. They play a super physical game. And so I wouldn't be too surprised if we end this drawn, but hopefully we have enough firepower to put ourselves ahead and not have these stupid defensive mistakes that always kill us, and that is exactly what happens. Kitely putting that into the back of the net when Tiendali does not do his best defensive work of the season, but Jerome Lumu puts us back level in the 20th minute. A ferocious right-footed shot gives us the goal, and the young Dutchman is having a monster season. And then Christian Atsu with his left foot firing that one into the back of the net. We go into halftime ahead against Stoke 2-1, and all we have to do is hold on to this lead, and Jesse Rodriguez, our game changer, should have enough quality to give us another goal, but Asmir Begovic keeps that out of the back of the net. But Grimaldo, starting off this move, crosses that to Lumu, and he really should have had the back of the net bulging, but it goes wide. And then Stoke found some grit and put that one into the back of the net in the 87th minute. This keeps happening over and over, even though I drill into the boys defense, defense, defense in the last 5 minutes. They just keep letting in these late goals, and we are losing points because of it. If we have any chance of that 5th place spot, we need to stop doing this. But that is where this episode will end, guys. A like or a subscription is always appreciated. Once again, thank you for the first 100 subscribers, and I hope your support continues. I will see you next episode, and I should have an episode of The Prodigy up sometime within the next couple of days, and then another episode of Career Mode following that. Alright, guys, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next episode. Bye.